I was low-key trashing my horse. Then I tried this one sentence that totally flipped my ride.
Welcome to the Resilient Reiner, the premier podcast focused on mental performance for equestrians and improved horse show performance. Whether you're a rookie reiner or a seasoned competitor, this show is for riders who want to take their skills to the next level and achieve their full potential in the show ring. I'm Nicole Burnett, and I'm a master mindset coach who's obsessed with helping you achieve all those horse dreams you always thought were impossible. Join me each week to develop a show-ready mindset and gain the competitive edge you need to compete with confidence.
Your horse can tell if you actually want to be there with them. I am feeling that and feeling the energy of intention right now. We just came off Thanksgiving and, hello, it's your host, Nicole Burnett. I'm so glad to be here. Thanksgiving was awesome. I was just totally plugged in with family. It was amazing. Honestly, I didn't even have anything pre-scheduled for Instagram, so I didn't post on Instagram. I didn't do any Black Friday sales. I just totally enjoyed being with my family, and it was so wonderful. And just that energy of intention matters so much. And that is what we are talking about on the podcast today. Because I caught myself, because this is the thing. We're human. We're never inherently just perfect at something. But how quick can you catch it and switch it? So I caught myself. I was kind of low-key trashing my horse. All right, let me give you some context. You know how everybody, they talk about gratitude around Thanksgiving, right? I mean, that is like the expected topic. And I love it. I love talking about gratitude, but it's kind of expected. And people talk about gratitude like it's this vague, fluffy thing, just like hand wavy, be grateful, write 3 things you're grateful for. Gratitude changes everything. Cool. And like, how does that help when your horse feels like a medieval war charger and your low back is screaming? This week, I accidentally ran a little experiment in the saddle that reminded me what you focus on really does expand. And gratitude is one of the fastest ways to change your ride and your horse's experience of what you do. Let me tell you what happened. Horse number 1 is my Mustang. So his gaits, let's just say that if nights were still jousting, he would be booked out for tournaments through next year. He's strong, he moves out, and he chews up country like it owes him money. But comfortable? Not exactly. I caught myself riding along and I'm thinking, you are so uncomfortable to ride. This is lame. I wish you felt more like my reining bred horse. And the more I thought that, the more annoyed I felt. Nothing was wrong, but the whole ride was off. I was there, but I didn't want to be there. We were totally going nowhere fast. So I decided to flip the script. I challenged myself. Okay, what can I be genuinely grateful for with this horse right now? The answer came fast. You walk so well. This horse has an incredible forward ground covering walk. A lot of horses don't. And there I was, not even appreciating it. So I said it out loud because, of course I did. You are such a good boy. Thank you for walking so well. And then I said it again and again and again. You are such a good boy. Thank you for walking so well. I started really noticing how he marched out, how his ears flicked, how he responded when my energy softened. And you know what? The entire ride shifted. I relaxed. He settled. That turned into, dang, this is actually pretty fun. Nothing changed mechanically. It was the same horse, same gait, same arena, but my focus changed, and that changed me, and that changed my horse. Horse number 2 is my young reining bred quarter horse. His gaits are so smooth, like butter. His mind under saddle is very intuitive, but he's young, and sometimes there are brain farts, glorious, impressive brain farts. On those days, it is so easy to slip into, why are you doing that? Oh my gosh, you know better. Come on, get it together. Again, nothing huge, just little frustrations that add up until suddenly the ride doesn't feel fun anymore. So I tried the same gratitude challenge. I literally said out loud, you are such a good boy. You are the goodest boy. Your gaits are so smooth. You are so fun to ride. And I kept saying it to him and to me. I let myself feel how much I actually like this horse, how much I enjoy sitting his trot and his lope, how cool it is that I get to bring along a young horse like this. And once again, boom, ride transformed. He tuned in. I softened and got clearer. We made real progress, and we both enjoyed it way more. They can tell when you are happy to be there with them. They can feel when you are riding from versus I'm so glad it's you. And I want to share some of what's going on underneath, because one of the things that I've picked up when I'm working one-on-one with a rider is that about half the time they're totally game to try whatever I bring up. And I do bring up science-backed, rider-tested tools and techniques that I curate for whoever I'm working with. And sometimes I can just feel the resistance. They're like, I don't know. And I thought, how fun to share some of what's actually going on under the hood when we do this. So why does this work? Because this is absolutely not just woo or something that's nice, but it's not, what's it really doing? Well, here's what's really happening underneath. See, your brain is wired to notice more of what you focus on. When you mentally rehearse what's wrong, your body follows. We're talking more tension, more pressure, more frustration. And when you deliberately focus on what you appreciate, your nervous system settles. Your cues are going to get clearer. Your horse finally has a rider they can relax under. Okay, let's have fun with the science for a sec, because this is where it stops being woo and mysterious and starts being wiring. When you switch into real gratitude, like where you really feel it in your heart, a few things are happening in your brain. Your search filter changes. See, your brain has a built-in filter. It's the reticular activating system. And that decides what to notice. When you start saying, you walk so well, it updates the filter from what's wrong with this horse to what's good here. So you literally start seeing and feeling more of what's working. 2, your threat system turns down and your rider brain turns up. Negative focus lights up more of your threat circuitry. So hello tension, irritability, short fuse. Genuine appreciation activates more of your prefrontal cortex, and that's the part of your brain that handles timing, decisions, feel, nuance. So your body softens, your timing improves, and your cues get clearer. And 3, your nervous system shifts states. Gratitude plus soft tone and kind words, these are safety signals to your nervous system that nudges you out of fight, flight, and into a more regulated state. A regulated rider equals a softer hand, kinder hands, and a horse who can actually relax under you. And finally, reward chemistry changes your experience. Noticing what you enjoy about your horse. It gives tiny hits of feel good, stay here chemicals, things like dopamine, which makes your brain want to repeat the pattern. That is why rides start feeling fun again, not forced. All this is to say, this isn't me faking positivity or gaslighting myself. It is me telling my brain, hey, these good things are true too. Let's build from them, which calms my nervous system, sharpens my focus, and gives my horse a very different rider to respond to. Gratitude, it's not pretending that everything is perfect. It's choosing what part of reality you want to amplify. You can still improve the choppy trot. You can still school the baby brain moments. But if you only ever ride from not enough, you burn yourself out. You're going to burn your horse out. And you miss the really good stuff that's already there. I have got, in this spirit of Thanksgiving, a simple gratitude ride challenge for you. Next time you ride, try this. This is going to be really simple, and you are going to be so surprised at the changes that you notice when you go do this. All right. So next time you ride, pick your horse for the day, right? So whatever, you could have a green bean, a broke to the hilt, a saintly angel, who knows? Red mare, fire breathing dragon, it doesn't matter. You're going to notice the first negative thought that you have. And these could be things like, she's so lazy. He's too looky. This feels awful. Don't judge it, okay? Okay, friend? I know you're going to want to judge it, but just catch it, okay? Just catch it in your baseball mitt, and you're going to catch that first negative thought. Then you're going to pause and ask yourself, what can I genuinely be grateful for about you, meaning your horse, right now? This could be, you showed up sound today. And any of you listening, if you've got a horse, you already know, like, soundness is sometimes we have those mystery things, right? So you showed up sound today. I'm grateful for that. Could be you try so hard for me. Your walk is incredible. Your lope feels like a couch. And you're going to say it out loud to your horse, okay? Yes, actually out loud. You are such a good boy, such a good girl. I love how you showed up sound today. I love how your lope is like a couch. And you're going to repeat it throughout your ride. So every time your brain starts to nitpick, you've got your catcher's mitt catching those negative thoughts, and you're just going to redirect. Nope. Today, we notice what we appreciate. Okay? Now, you're going to do that. And your mission is you need to watch what happens to your body, your patience, your horse's expression, and the overall feel of the ride. Okay? So your body, your patience, your horse's expression, and the overall feel of the ride. Is it magic? Maybe. Is it your nervous system and focus shifting? Definitely. Either way, your horse wins, and you do too. If you try this, I would love to hear which horse you did it with, what you chose to be grateful for, and how it changed or didn't change your ride. So you can send me a DM on Instagram at Nicole Burnett Mental Coach and let me know how this changed your ride. Because what you focus on expands. And I would rather help you grow more connection, more joy, and more progress in the saddle than more frustration and self-doubt. You and your horse, you both deserve that. With gratitude always. If you love this podcast, I invite you to check out 5 Days to Confident Competitor for competitors who are done letting nerves ruin a good ride. This is a $33 audio-based training that gives you simple, powerful tools to calm your body, quiet your brain, and ride with more confidence in just 5 days. We're talking daily bite-sized trainings you can do in real life, not just on the couch. You can also go ahead and pop a quick comment of something that you've learned from this podcast on iTunes or Spotify. It really helps the podcast reach more riders so that more of you can have better rides through the power of your mind. Thanks so much for being here. Talk soon.